Namaste. Today's practice will be about 15 minutes long and is designed to help you sit more comfortably in your meditation or pranayam session. We'll warm up the spine and the shoulders so that any tension or stiffness in these areas can be released before you start your seated practice. You may need blocks, a cushion or bolster, and a strap or belt. So let's begin in Sukhasana or cross legged position. If you notice that your spine is rounding, you can place a pillow or a block under your hips to help your spine be upright. Now take a few easy breaths in and out of the nose to settle in. You can keep your eyes gently closed. Relaxing the jaw and the shoulders. Now take 3 full deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, letting go any thoughts or worries that come up to your mind with that exhale breath. And now let's warm up the spine with a few side movements. Place your left hand on the floor to your left. Inhale, reach the right arm up overhead and exhale, leaning to your left side. Inhale, return to center, and exhale, release the right arm down to your right. Inhaling the left arm up overhead, and exhale, lean to your right side. Feel the stretch in the left side of your body. Inhale and return to center. Exhale, release the left arm down, and now repeat this a few times at your own breath pace. Exhaling to stretch, inhaling back to center, and exhaling to the opposite side. And on this last round, we'll hold the stretch for a little deeper shoulder opening. Bend your right arm and place the palm against the back of your head and move your head back slightly to feel the stretch deepen around your shoulder. Keep breathing here. Inhale and return back up to center. Exhale to release. And now the other side. Keep breathing throughout. Bend the top elbow, place the palm against the back of your head, and lean the head back slightly to deepen the stretch in your left shoulder. Smooth, easy breaths in and out of the nose. Inhale, rise up, and exhale to release. Now let's open up the chest and the shoulders a little more. Gomukhasana arms. Keep your strap handy in case you need it. Inhale and raise the right arm up, holding the strap, and bend the elbow, placing the palm between your shoulder blades. Left arm out to the side, thumb points down, and slide it up the back, reaching for the strap or walking your hands up the strap to hold on to the opposite fingertips. Stay here for a few breaths, ensuring that your head is in line with the spine and that you're not arching your back. You can even try to move the elbows away from each other, pulling against the strap or the fingers to deepen the stretch. And slowly release. Switching to the other side. Left arm up, holding the strap. Right arm out to the side. Thumb points down. Slide the hand against the back, slowly grabbing a hold of the strap or reaching for the fingers of the other hand. And now, once you find the tension in the strap or in the palms, keep the chest open and adjust the position of your head and neck. Another couple of breaths here. And slowly release. Put the strap away. And now let's work on the hip joints. Start in a tabletop position and step your right foot forward. If you have any knee issues, you can place a folded towel or a knee pad under your left knee. Walk that right foot forward and shift the hips forward to get a stretch in the front of your left hip. If the knee is still not comfortable, you can tuck your toes and place the back heel down for an option going into Warrior One, reaching the arms up and squaring the chest to the front. Those of you who are in the crescent lunge position, continue to stay with the knee down and bring both your hands onto the thigh. Press into the thigh, lifting the chest up, and then shift your hips forward slightly to deepen the stretch in the front of your left hip. Check to make sure you're not arching your lower back. Draw the belly in. Keep the tailbone slightly tucked and shift the hips forward, getting the left hip flexor to stretch. Raise the arms up and continue to breathe here. Feeling the length in your side body as you reach up through the fingertips. Your eye gaze can be up at the thumbs, or you can look straight forward if that is more comfortable for your neck. If you want to intensify the stretch, you can move the arms back slightly, going into a gentle back bend. Good. And now slowly release the hands and switch the legs. Step your right foot back and left foot forward. Adjusting the knee pad. Going into Warrior One if you have any knee issues. Reaching the arms up overhead or continuing in low lunge called Anjaneyasana or Ardha Chandrasana. Once you get the legs positioned, place your palms on the front thigh and lift the torso up, straightening up in the spine. Slowly raise the arms up overhead and either continue to look forward or you can shift your eye gaze up to the hands. Keep the hips moving slightly forward to deepen the stretch in the front of your right hip. The hips should be a little ahead of your back knee. You can intensify the pose by moving the arms back, feeling that gentle back bend. And on your next exhale, slowly release the hands, stepping the left leg back. From tabletop position, we're going to move into Santolanasana, high plank position. Tuck your toes and straighten your knees, pushing your hips up in line with the shoulders. Pull up your kneecaps and tighten your thighs. And try to get the shoulders to stack on top of your wrists. Notice if your hips are too high, drop them down, engaging the abdomen. Feel the entire body warming up. Keep the breath smooth and easy. If this is too intense for your wrists, you can lower down to your elbows, coming into a forearm plank position. Trying to keep those hips in line with the shoulders. And those of you who are on the palms, if you feel the position is getting too intense for you, you can drop your knees down to the floor. And instead of keeping the hips back, try to keep the hips forward. Just a few more breaths here. Keep the awareness on your breath. And now slowly release the knees to the floor and you shift your hips back to the heels for Balasana, child's pose. Taking a few easy breaths here. Feel the length in the spine. And allow the elbows to relax to the floor. We'll now move into a chest opening position, Anahatasana. Walk your fingertips forward, lowering the chest down towards the floor, keeping the hips up high. Feel the front of the body opening up. And if you can't get the chest to touch the floor, you can place a folded towel or a pillow or a block under your chest for support. Palms can face upward if you're feeling any pinching sensation in your shoulders. You can even bend your arms a little bit out to the side. Otherwise, continue in the regular position with the arms stretched forward. Just another breath here. And now carefully place your palms under your shoulders and lift yourself up. Move the prop out to the side. Sitting in Vajrasana. Placing the block under your hips. If you don't need the block, you can keep it out to the side and continue in regular Vajrasana or even sit in Sukhasana, the cross-legged position in which we started class. Choose the position that's best for your knees and ankles and turn your entire body out to the right. You can place a block under your right hand for support if needed. If you're able to touch the floor easily, you can place the palm flat on the ground. Feel the twist in your spine. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale over to the left side. A few easy breaths in this twist, making sure you're not leaning back or forward. The spine is straight up and down. And slowly return back to center. And now you can choose the meditation or pranayama practice of your choice. You can continue in Sukhasana or Vajrasana. Namaste.